Joined by Mr. Maheshwari, the MD and CEO of Jayshree Tea. Hi, Mr. Maheshwari. Thanks so much, sir, for joining in. First things first, if you could tell us in terms of this these floods in Assam, how much of India's production will get hit, and also for your company, how much of it could get impacted because of these floods?
See, India's 50% production is done in Assam.
Okay.
Out of 1,200 odd million kilograms which India produced last year, 600 million is produced in Assam.
Okay.
If you ask my company, we produce around 23-24 million kilograms in a year. And in Assam alone, we make 15 million kilograms. So that works out to roughly 60% of my company's production is in Assam.
Okay.
Okay. So how bad is the situation there, sir, on account of the excessive rainfall? What percentage of your volumes could get impacted or destroyed because of this? So your production will be lower by what percentage, sir?
See, in the month of March, production is already down by more than 50%.
Oh no.
Last year in March, the production was 55 million kilograms, and this year it will not be more than 30 million kilograms.
Oh no.
That is one thing. And ending March, I expect there will be a shortage versus last year. All India level, I am telling, of around 30 million kilograms. In the month of March, this excessive rain means that temperatures have not, come up. And without temperature, there will not be any growth. So already today is 7th of April, and till now, night temperatures have not started going up. So you can expect that the growth will not be there as it should be, and there will be some impact on the crop. How much it will be, it has to be seen, because still 23 days are left in this month. So we'll have to see if the temperature picks up, which has started from yesterday. There might be a little bit of salvaging. But as it is, first 7 days are definitely gone. That's a fact.
All right. So, Mr. Maheshwari, are you all working with any numbers in terms of a loss because of this? If you are saying that 60% of yours is coming from there, what kind of a loss could it be for your company?
No. You see, April is not a very high cropping month.
Okay.
So if you take on a yearly basis, it might not mean much.
So that's a saving grace then?
For the time being, since the season has just started, and already 30 million we have lost in first 3 months.
Correct.
There will be a shortage in the market, and that should result in much better prices for the tea. And already it has started showing in the first auction of the new season tea. Cell number 14 normally is taken as first auction of the new season teas, and prices are definitely looking up. So we expect prices will be better, and whatever loss, it's very difficult to quantify for the time.
All right.
Total month.
So, Mr. Maheshwari, 2 questions, sir. For one, what percentage of the company's production happens in the month of April? You said it's generally a low month.
April, you see, the total production will be around 10%.
10%. Okay, of your annual production. And secondly, you spoke about an upward trend in prices as was evident in the recently concluded auctions. If you could tell us, what are the tea prices and how much have they moved up recently?
But it is the prices in first auction on year, I think around 5 to 7 rupees higher than last year. And in the coming of the offerings have come down. If you compare with offerings are not even last year. Right. So that would again mean that the shortage scenario and prices should again pick up by 10 rupees or 15 rupees. It has to be seen next week.
All right, Mr. Maheshwari, you told us 5 to 7 rupees, but what is the current average price?
The average price for the whole of is sold in auctions will be around 140 rupees.
148. And is there any inventory gain for you because, prices have moved up?
Yes, there will be.
What is the cost of your inventory, sir? Sir, what is the cost of your inventory? See, our inventory is only production in the month of March, maybe something a little more, that's all. Okay.
So, if you see on a yearly basis.
Okay. Mr. Maheshwari, thank you so much for joining us. We understand that you were just in the flight, so we appreciate you taking the time out and giving us that perspective. So,